Before we jump into today's update, I want to address something right off the bat. My goal with these recall videos is never to cause panic or engage in fear-mongering. We have enough of that online, okay? So my goal is simple. It's awareness. I am sharing this because these are products sitting in our pantries right now. And sometimes the official notices just don't reach everyone in time. And if this information helps just even one person avoid getting sick, then it's worth making. And if you find this helpful and you want to stay updated on what's actually safe for your family, please hit that subscribe button and join the curated conversation. Be sure to always share these videos out. It really helps us keep these informative videos going. Okay, so let's get into it. You might have seen or heard some headlines floating around, or maybe some rumors about cereal feces, okay? It sounds like clickbait, but unfortunately, this time, the rumors are tied to a very real, very massive Class 2 recall. It was just upgraded by the FDA. The company at the center of this is called Gold Star Distribution. They're based out of Minneapolis. Now, here is the important distinction. This isn't a problem with the way your favorite cereal was made. General Mills and Kellogg's, they didn't change their recipes, okay? The problem happened at the warehouse level. When the FDA inspected the Gold Star facility, they found what they officially called insanitary conditions. But let's be real, the details are stomach turning, okay? I mean, we're talking about widespread rodent excreta. That's feces, rodent urine, and bird droppings. It was found throughout the area where the food was stored. The concern here isn't just that a pest touched the box. The FDA is warning that these conditions create a significant risk of contamination through the surfaces, and it can even be airborne particles, all right? So basically dust. I mean, from dried waste getting into the products. Now, this carries a real risk of salmonella and even leptospirosis. Now, that's a bacterial infection often spread through rat urine, and it can be linked to kidney or liver issues as well. Now, because this happened to a massive distribution hub, the list of affected products is staggering. I mean, we're talking about nearly 2,000 different items. If you live in Minnesota, Indiana, or North Dakota, you need to check your labels. Now, you might be wondering, is my local store affected? Okay, this is where we need to get specific because this recall is highly regional. The hot zone covers 3 states, Minnesota, Indiana, and North Dakota. Now, in Minnesota, the reach is huge. We're looking at dozens of stores across Minneapolis and St. Paul. The Twin Cities were hit the hardest. Rochester, St. Cloud, and Burnsville, Bloomington, Eden Prairie, and Brooklyn Park. Other suburbs like Shakopee, Coon Rapids, and New Hope. Now in Indiana, shipments were primarily concentrated in Indianapolis, specifically reaching international markets and independent grocers. And in North Dakota, the focus has been on retailers in Fargo. If you shop At smaller local markets, delis, or convenience stores in the cities, places like African Holiday, Central Market, Oasis Market, or even certain Shell gas stations. You need to be extremely careful because these smaller mom and pop shops often rely on regional distributors like Gold Star, and they may not have the same automated recall systems that the big box stores use. The recall includes huge names like Cheerios, Rice Krispies, Special K, Lucky Charms, and Frosted Flakes. Pringles, Takis, Nutella, and Jif peanut butter. Skittles, Snickers, Twix, and Haribo Gold Bears. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Gatorade, and even Smart Water. And it's not just food. Because it was a general warehouse, they've also recalled over-the-counter meds, things like Tylenol and Advil, cosmetics, and even pet food like Purina and Friskies. If it passed through the Minnesota facility, the FDA wants it out of your house. So what do? All right? First, check the location. If you bought these items at smaller markets, delis, or convenience stores in the Midwest, specifically Minnesota, Indiana, and North Dakota, be on high alert. The FDA has a massive PDF listing every single UPC code. I'll put a link to that in the description below, just so you can make sure you scan your pantry. But do not return them. Okay, usually we say take it back. Take it back to the store. But for this specific Gold Star recall, the guidance is to destroy the products immediately. Don't even risk the cross-contamination, okay? Don't risk the cross-contamination of bringing it back to the store. If you want a refund, you can contact Gold Star directly with proof of purchase and watch for symptoms. If you have already eaten these and you feel fine, don't panic. But if you start experiencing fever, severe nausea, or persistent diarrhea, call your doctor and tell them about the recall. I know this is a lot to take in, and frankly, it's pretty gross, okay? But again, staying informed is the best way to stay safe. I'll be keeping a close eye on the 44-page list to see if more states or even more stores are added. So make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you don't miss the next update. Please share the video so we can keep as many people as possible safe. I'm Pam and you're watching Curated Conversation.